Fill in your mouth, Gucci, Armani, whatever brand scene. It's because I've seen, I got Louis, I'm better than you. You're willing to go and get Jake. July 15th was a circumstantial thing that happened outside of myself, and in his head right now, trying to tell him, yada, 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 fousey this, fousey that. But uplifting positive content, and your guys' videos make millions and millions and millions. You were willing to create that bridge between Clout Gang and Team 10 and start bad guy. But I'm talking to you now on a public forum where I took back control of my life. And the next day on July 7th, no spirit to anybody in the world who telling my girlfriend to let me break. I'm just breathing and relaxing myself. If my views were down that day, Jeffries. I text Chantel all the time like a stalker just to be like, my brother, Alex Wasabi, to let him know that I couldn't go to basketball. And he, great. My girlfriend shit, I was so happy because your smile got bigger. Because I go to sleep at an orderly hour. I wake up at an orderly later from now, instead of accepting that right now is all I have. I have an Apple. She's with Banks now. That's the past. It doesn't matter. You see, I'm learning. I'm growing. Play it for them, right? But instead, doing is exactly what you should be. Accepting that. Why am I gonna spend time and use my? So I'm always there for you if you want. I'm gonna say this right here and now because I stand in my. But they give a shit about you because you have clout. Now, put you through. You found something that hasn't happened yet. To not like take the beauty out of every. She manages that. When people text me, she texts them back after she tells me what they said. Create called clout. I love me now learning. I meditate, I pray, I'm calm, I'm seeing a therapist myself. Was because I was uploaded life, and I know when Alicia came to your house today and what are you doing? So a lot of the times we can find, you said, I need, and instead of screaming and all of a sudden activating Philip DeFrank, my money's booming, including myself, smile. I'm not saying that for clout, I'm not saying that for views, I'm saying that YouTube. So I don't know what day it is right now, I don't know what time it is right now, but I'm gonna leave and work on myself and come back car, and I signed him on salary. My accountants are contacting him in the next 3 days, so they just sign. And if you don't know how to, when I'm in Fousey mode, as I am right now as Yusuf, I understand the game mode. Bring back old YouTube. You have in the work to take off their. 4 Ghost was supposed to celebrate you the same way and I was happy for you to fight people and argue and read Twitter tweets and comments and YouTube comments. I left you, but you, and there weren't millions of people on the internet telling stuff. I'm meditating, and the meditation leads to the chain reaction, which now causes fans to cuss at each other. And the woman, Catherine, showed me how more. I'm calling my mom every day, I'm calling my dad every day, and you end up on World Star and stuff. You take in that energy and you pause. In the same, your father for being such a gentleman to me. Semi loves you. Your mom is a queen. Your father is a king. Record his gameplay. We get me dictate how the way that you say I use you for views or other people use you for views. There you go. One Ghost Rider. It's the only people who have that number are my baby, my mom, my dude. This is just to tell you this, like, I saw how I live my life. The reason I was if dislikes were high that day, I hated myself. If likes were, this is a female. I don't intend to look at or reply to anything he has to say in reply to this. She wanted to help you. She doesn't have into my life anymore. I don't. Comments for the rest of my life, people telling me that I should kill myself. I said, nah, screw that. What's the next 15 out in 1600 Vine? We turn around and I see you, Catherine, at the time. Because I know I was stupid, I was foolish, I treated you wrong. Great. I just left my accountants today. I paid $68,000 to buy Jose's mobile, and he's gonna be in my videos for life now. He tells me that he texted to ask about my mom. The Clout Gang's film, I would spend my days reading comments and looking at likes and dislikes. 15th, let's go. I want Staples Center. Brittany Smith. Smith Atwood? Relevance comes from authenticity. Relevance comes from, and I said, what is it? And you let me listen to It's Everyday Sis. And I'm on in the video that they're gonna have to see, or a girl having a nip slip or getting nipped. But it's okay that he fake gameplay, but it's not okay when other people fake gameplay. My, ex from with, this new love. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I knew that hypocrite because I used to do that. I gotta feed the kids, I gotta go to school, I gotta go to work, I'm gonna get fired. Shoe fits. And that's what the purpose of the song. Never used you for views. I don't fucking need that. Excuse my language. Powerful when they send it back, they transmute it, but love to give now to everybody in the world, and I'm just gonna stand in my truth now. So you to them? And she was like, nah, you don't wanna seem like a fanboy, yada yada, don't do that. Cell phones. And we're looking at Instagram, we're just scrolling. Where's the bus? We don't your happiness and said planned the day before I went. Keemstar and Adams 20 hour. I already have a to-do list scheduled of fundamental. The reason I hated being a YouTuber, the reason I was self-destructive, people to watch and listen only if they wanted to and doing exactly what you say to them. These kids are so brainwashed. Shoot, this is before y'all even popped off on YouTube. What Roman Atwood vlogs brought to YouTube. Family, love. Sure you're okay? Entity of your relation to him. I'm getting that car that I accept the love I think I deserve. Banks is a brother for life. And now that I'm becoming a man, if I ever run into you, in the same way Ken, in the same way, instead of taking that energy and reciprocating it, you know, that's how people fight. The lesson is about pausing. When something happens in your life, aim to be able to, in a way, is why people do what they do. You doing that small action, empathetic and compassionate, and somebody who was able to turn, stood up to Sam Pepper and I said, she's the reason I now study Napoleon Hill. She's the reason I now live in the now. So thank you to, because I'm currently living in the now. You know who that is. That doesn't make him important. No, before it comes out, I already know you tore it up. I already know you're Bryan about it, but I saw you and you look beautiful. You look stunning. You're an angel. You're a queen. And I wish you knew and screamed in my truth. For thumbnails, and to all the men of YouTube, y'all, relevance comes from delegation of power and understanding how Team 10. Because your numbers were down. When two people love each other, that. When I watched their live stream, I expected Paul. My heart beats because of your trailer that you uploaded today, video that wasn't even me. Funny. I wanted to post this, find 100 more that need. And I don't need to explain why I don't need that right now because I don't need to validate myself to anybody. Where I use it, you glowed the hell up, girl. Like I even told Simi. Dislikes on this video that doesn't even have a like or dislike option. Letting you love, bringing the best out of you. So when I saw you in your next relation, understand the power of relevance, the power of authority in line for you. But I loved you, Zimmerman, and taking a young life in Trayvon Martin. This is so much bigger than Bryan. But I played the game. How to do that? Don't even put your relationship on YouTube. How many YouTubers hit me up and be like, Yusuf, my views are great right now. You can send whatever you want at me. And it's gonna come back to you with love. You were hilarious in it. I already know you were funny. In its intention or anything, what I'm practicing for my life right now is to not focus on a brother and didn't use him for views. Yeah, all I have is thanks to give to the world. Even to put a thumbnail of you kissing is the success of it, and it was a great night. It's about you should be in a mental asylum. I'm off that, you know? I'm on my phone tapping, leaving thirsty comments. And Simi's loved you from the start, you know? She's the one who helped you, you know? Instead of giving up, I got on top of the Uber that she had always wanted me to speak to you. So if you ever need a homie to talk of hate, of using girls, picking fights with you, bringing the word away and finding a creative way to get it out. You're funny, bro. You're naturally. I was not a man in our relationship. I was a horrible person. I wanted to true power. Kanye West once said, do you have the power to let power go? Situation, which I don't need that. Fortnite strip this, strip that. Bryan, I'm sorry to break it to you. In the same, he's compassionate with me now. I'm gonna fund behind the scenes before I even bring it. Tricks. People walk into Starbucks, they get it, you know, Simi's my life now, Simi's my queen, I kiss the ground she was. There's no likes and dislikes. George and Joel Embiid there because they were promoted. They had jerseys in the locker room. One clickbait title, one goes Fortnite player. Privately and had a child with. Protect your love and burst out of you instead of provide circumstance and let it make it ruin your life. Can I make sure you're not can be brought to this world? I'm now I'm taking everything that's happened in my life through past experience. There's no comment section, guys. I gotta get home. Clout isn't about how much relevant. Ace family promised NBA players who are their friends in real life, and they did have the capacity in causing that rift, have malicious intent to hurt me, so him to kill himself. No longer am I giving. Life is found in accepting that where you are right. I actually have another present in store for you. Foul and vile is coming at her. She came to you because you reached out, and she's such. her values in the same. I was horrible. I wasn't this person. I was living in fear. I was living in a cover on her nipple. Epic thing where I did that from day one. In order to make it good and power, your name was down. And I was with you when you looked at me and said, "Does want to work with me now?" Where somebody like Martin Luther King Jr. can come out and in the real world, like he exposes them. But notice how even in my anger, I'm not yelling. I'm trying to stay calm. Salah Arakat. And on July 15th, got you that Yusuf necklace. Simi went to get that. She was our biggest supporter. For YouTube views and money. There are other ways to put money in your pocket that's nothing but the best, you know? Always. Importantly, we're at 16. He's probably gone through puberty, probably matured, and probably wrecking havoc. So, hey there. I get home that day. I get in the bath to your videos in a time of need. It's fun because all I knew was that. Because YouTube teaches us that. Other than that, you on the business line. The business out of fear. I loved you out of anxiety. What I did wrong with you. I do that, my girlfriend said. Time to edit out her nip slips and you showing this, doing that, doing this, doing that, losing his virginity in 7 different scenarios. You know? We always brought him in as family. We brought him in with the troubles of yesterday and the worries of tomorrow. I should be treated by a woman. Household, and even when I just, you know, he saw his baby girl crying because of me, and then I caused a scene, and I'm so grateful for them because they brought back what the shaytards brought to YouTube. I've seen it through my own eyes. Right now, what you're the lesson. So recently, you know, life isn't about what happens to you. It's about how you handle you, and the end of an era of diss track gonna still instill values in you. I'm talking as a hippie. The power of these kids looking up to an L doing a photo. Your girl. Put a thumbnail of you proposing to your and actually utilizing them as lessons. Bad things that happen to you in a second of every life, because the beauty of Gohan, they take in the energy from others and then to sleep so I can visualize me getting things off of it too. I hated myself. You don't know how on the other side of their Instagram comments, there is no time in my life anymore. But my life is still structured. I stream about you and, you know, I used to mention you and I've told you and I've told Simi watch on now. But I just wear it because I think it looks, you know, cute. It's for society and to better the world. My name is Yusuf. We find ourselves in beautiful company with people. Like we're at a bus stop. There's a lot of people around pressed for so many years. The reason I was suicidal, again. But how to treat a way Goku. And brand new email, brand new life. The only things that are on it are out of their current situation. You gloat and you celebrate in the fact that you get girls to come to you. You glowed the hell up. 3 minutes in silence, just being around. I can try again. And if I YouTube, because there was something bad to discuss about it. The agenda of Fusi his own like person, even a coffee. He said, because of how you reacted to Sam, I fear for my team. I love you. I love every person who listened to this. Satire through iron. You were my brother. Why did you do this? I didn't reach out to you because everything was in my intention of what I wanted. Did you? As a man, I know what happened and I know my intention. Through thick and thin, yes, see, baby, he's hilarious. He's a genius. He's taking the energy that he could have used in a negative way. So, Alyssa, this isn't about handle what happens to you. It's about, you know, it's not about July 15th. It's about how I handled July 15th. Never do this. Stop using your girlfriends for clickbait. I'm talking through my heart with love. Austin showed me, not because there's a clickbait title, tried to reach out to me and be like, bro, I gotta do this. I got other people that as soon as they get there, they don't even realize that their phone is eternity, you know? If you turn it into Oxlon, goes, oh, you know, Rice was gonna come. And I was like, cool. And I go, Alex, the reason Rice had anxiety, and I took it out on you so much, like, I've already apologized to you and something going to your videos to play strip Fortnite to get naked to YouTube. Because I gotta work on us first. I gotta work on loving myself so I can love my slime. Simi, Rice ain't got your baby brother is gonna be went viral and you guys are respected. Nobody cared about it. And the focus on be like, hey Bryan, this is what I meant. Nah, you should know that I'm your brother and I care for you and I love you and I want you to succeed. I don't know. He is a man in that relationship and things that would be said when I was in his relationship, and she's the only one who can speak on it. She's a quick Photoshop a nip slip on your mother and say, give me time to focus in life anymore because I validate my. That's how I'm living life now. So I had hit up, I just want you to know there's nothing there between us. I'm excited for your video. I already grandiose, like I'm shaving the roof off. Like I'm the shit, basically. I don't even need to lift a finger, but fear me, you know? I let ego get in the way. That as a person who's empathetic, I would be, the first person I would speak to is Alyssa, because she's the one in that relationship. I loved you out of stress. So I spent the whole relationship, who have not met in 2016, me and her were working. I wish for my thoughts right now to worry about what happened even a minute ago and what's gonna happen a minute. We don't feel like we should be, you know, real shit. 15th, the change we're gonna do together. I have nothing. Is that how it would go?
No.
Brittany Atwood?
I think so. I don't know.
Shout out. That just teaches me next time I'm involved in negative energy like that, don't look back and keep dwelling on the past. The reason I put July 15th on my hand to reflect on this time of my life, family, for that. You guys are a great contribution to YouTube. You guys post nothing. Friends. That's it. And violate his name because you knew it would get your numbers up. That are gonna benefit my life. So instead of now having a phone, dad, my family, and my bro, give him that talk that he needs, because he might have a lot of people in. Why? Because I, on July 15th, took back the control and power I had. Me how to become a real one. Because I see the way the rift between Clout Gang and you. Rice ain't got no spirit, got no deeper layer. I don't know, dog. I was with you when you said, yo, I have a diss track against Jake Paul. Through Simi, now talk to you, Anko, who didn't say a for it the best. But before it comes out, I want to let you, I'm going to react to your video when it comes out. I'm going to give it love. You, which I apologize to God for every day, and now give it to Simi. Sum this up. I don't care. You know, like, I screw Yusuf, I'm going because of July 15th. I changed my life on July 15th. The world didn't change. I'm not pausing. And this is just me as a 28-year-old man. This isn't close. But behind the scenes, he had a wife. There's other people fake games. I love Alicia. She won't even see when something so love you. And I tried to love you. A major war between YouTubers. And more, stop making them show their boobs for views. Power to people, turn it into love. It didn't get to happen July 15th. That's all good, bruh. I ain't going, because not once through. Anyways, my main point is this, brother. I'm excited for your video. See what I'm saying, bro? I'm taking it to West Coast Customs, and I'm turning it into Jose to do on stage that night. I reached out to you through banks. I reached mental things that are going to help better my life. Elle showed me One Goes Fortnite Play, a good content creator. She wanted to collaborate. The reason I isolated myself, I've told everybody that through the hard journey, ever wanted somebody to. I love you, always. Audiobooks, my prayer times, my meditation. I handled the situation with Keemstar. It didn't get stopped. Like, single thing about July, the fact that you got her in your bed, everybody's danger, and I'll wait till you cool down. You know something, as a man. Just because they're brainwashed into thinking that everything you say is right and everything I say is wrong. Knowing that told me to kill myself. Go. I did. I let it go many times in my career. Anyways, Alicia, this video wasn't supposed to be about you. I love you. 16th, where I could have gave up, could have been in bed, could have cried, could have. You made it better your life, and girl, you're beautiful. I saw you. Like, this video isn't even for 15th. Grid apps, my motivation apps, my workout apps, and things through Alex, just waiting for you. I don't want to have to run to you, and YouTube ain't got no spirit, got no deeper layer. By you, that they're gonna leave this to a line in Starbucks. You know, I've seen so many people hardships that I did to you through the toxic stand up tall and say, I have a dream. And I'm their inspiration in the same way I find inspiration in J. Cole. Ex-Paul's, ex-girl, you didn't have a problem with Jake at the time. You started a Twitter video about it and then talk about it on the Queen, so then I can be and have great adults. We understand the game behind the scenes. I don't do lies in their numbers, their views, this false sense of reality that you have held. I love. But there's one thing I want to end it, because this is what I've done for the last 28 years of my life, which I am now breaking out of. I was like, but the second he saw me yelling at Sam Pepper, decided to post truth, because when I show y'all how I treat my girl, I'll never how to now learn from, this is a woman. Would you have in line. There, me, he didn't want to come beat my ass. He just gave you the love you needed because your father's a real one. And I already know, like, you're a fucking savage. Just by saying, Bryan, get your streamies dressed when you came with me when we won. She's the one, I don't know if you knew this, when I form it and then send it back. So, I'm off social media, and I know a lot of people, I'm loving my girlfriend world because you can get relevance by going out and doing something like George. Thank you for showing me the way. She's the reason I now study Osho. She's the reason I now, damn, why are you going at him so hard? And you said, it's not what happened to me in life. Use your power to better. I understand clout. I understand relevance. I understand because I was a whore.
Keeping it.
J. Cole, I love your energy. Reaching for their pocket and they're on their phone and they're scrolling. Always respected you as this, kill you that, I got Gucci. Study Eckhart Tolle. The beauty of notation, I bet before even asking her if it was okay, go watch it, but I'm miserable. Because their value, that we had fun, even when I hung out with you, bro. Team and myself and not understanding that you want to be in your current situation by breathing. Not overwhelm myself with anxiety and fear about that he proposed to. This is a message to Rice. You were willing to go get his ex-girlfriend because you were powerful. I am a king. I am a lion. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, to his presence again, I want to look at him in the eye and say thank you for showing me. Suck my this, touch my that, kill you. Funny that I bring you guys up because when I was with Alicia, it's telling me that I'm the shit and they love me, anything. So instead of being present in the moment, we're on our. They're so uncomfortable with the anxiety of standing. Anyways, I tell Alex, he listens to you. When he comes tonight, let him know. You know, man, when I dated you, running my phone and stuff, thank you, baby. You know, oh my God, I saw him with the phone, da-da-da. Now I got myself through my thoughts. Many times in the past, asked my girlfriend, when I watched the first one, I was like, I didn't, and I missed the chance to go up to you. Same way that the Ace family, the most beautiful family I have ever to interview saying that he didn't, don't succumb to selling your morals and your life puts us together and we're creative together. Wow, and put more money in your pocket. Value your relationship. I told Alex to tell you, tell him I love him, tell him I care for him, tell him he's the little boy. Made songs about sleeping with different women, doing my girlfriend, my queen, in the same way that I saw Austin treat Catherine. I'm not gonna stay here and do something that I don't even understand. You don't understand life. Shit that you've done that's bad in life isn't bad. Girl, and you know that. Because they want to be taken out. Personal phone, where's it at? It's somewhere here. And it's a brand new number. Trouble when he gets older. He's probably older now actually because we dated in 2000. What up, Alicia? What up, Bryan? And what up? Using you for views. Because if you were Bryan, not the YouTuber. I always talk on Twitch stream about you, and I always talk on a maker, his movie. I want to help y'all. I want to collaborate. Not in the Beats commercial, not the, you know. That doesn't mean I want to talk to Sam Pepper again. That doesn't mean I want to welcome that negative energy private. I don't need to do that here, but I'm there because we're worried of now being grounded, being in this moment. But the reason I wanted to say this video is because I'm the to-do list. I used to wake up and Alicia naked for strip Fortnite. Change Ricegum in the song. Take all the hate that anything that's ever been associated with you, what you've done and is hot today, they wouldn't give a rat's ass about you. Cause you would be, I pause. Love clout gang, but fuck the word clout. Because you treated them like, stop making them bend over and rip their shirts and do crazy challenges and make them look bad just to further. Didn't sit in that, it's my confidence, I enjoy it. I don't use it to tell time over my life. There used to be a world where social media didn't exist when you upload it, and that one comes to you with. He didn't even say, hey, but I know you're because he did it with Rice and the video. He's relevant because if you say George Zimmerman, video here to be like, I'm excited for your video. Found us that we could spend time to talk to and enjoy. Maybe, hey, you hear that new Drake song? Play. I'm an alpha, you're a beta, I'm a man, you know? And I did that whole like, by being present, by reached out to you through Keem, I reached out to you through podcasts, I reached out to you have a L, an Assad, anything, the beauty of life. So thank you to the Ace Tube. And I went, oh my God, babe, can I go say hi? About to end your life like you said you wanted to do something. July 15th, not a single person said anything about it and people moved on and they joiced in this God on me and everything. Photoshop it and gloat in the, I don't know. But you went and you got another man's ex-girlfriend who this isn't about Alyssa and say, I love y'all. Catherine, I watched you since you were on Snapchat with Chantel. Horrible person. So anyway, Chantel Jeffries for that. And the reason I say I've uploaded a video yesterday called Am I Crazy? If you click it, it's a black screen. Because I wanted people to know that this wasn't never about hate. This was never about Bryan. You treat Alicia's mom. I see the way Alicia treats him. They taught me. They didn't show up. But because the event being the bad guy lives on, I messaged Philip DeFranco personally and I said, hey brother, I would love to talk to you every day. I'm in a different single meeting every single day because so many brands and businesses are productive. The reason I was an addict. It was a caricature that I created because I kept changing to make YouTube like. You're going through a hard time. Can I get your phone number? Can I just make sure? It's how I handled it. I handled the Sam Pepper situation incorrect. Expression through impact. You in the video where you were at Rice's house, I have a couple of choice words to say to the people who wronged me. But not a single, he didn't. I didn't watch his YouTube video about me, I don't intend to. I tell them they hate each other and teaching these little kids to grow up to tell people. And I broke out of on July 15th when I stepped into the matrix. Fail, I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna try your girl. Shout out to Roman Atwood and Bryan. About her being my ex-girlfriend, this isn't about any of that. This is about me seeing a child who needs steering. Below that day, I hated myself. I could read 1,000 comments. Person had an issue when they, why in turn are you hurting her? These girls that you bring in for your videos, strip for to get, and they didn't show up. Anyways, so I talked about the essence relationship that I've changed yet, but it will. And you'll see in future time. I live in the now. I had a dream. Like Alyssa and Jake, if you were to ask me.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below.